You lied to me, loading screen. You said that we were completed. Oh yeah, welcome back to Star Ocean, the Last Hope shenanigans. So, what should we do now?
Not go back to that ship.
Mr. May I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Okay. What's up, Bacchus? I have just sent a report to EN2 on successfully fulfilling my mission to destroy the Grigori on Cardionon. I am certain my report will eventually reach Mr. Crow's ears, and he will learn of you and your friends. What? You can talk to Crow? It grieves me to say I cannot. The ship's equipment is sufficient for no more than message transmission. I see. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. If he's alive, I'm sure we'll meet him somewhere. You are truly an optimist, Mr. Edge.
I mean, how big could space be?
Like I said, you are an optimist, Mr. Edge. Anyway, you said Crow was headed for this EN2? What kind of place is it? It is the home of the Morphus. Your home? Long ago, we departed from our mother planet, disappearing into the abyss of space to become the guardians of the galaxy.
Welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy. Only he didn't say frickin'. Like, wow. Wow!
It was then that we constructed our base of operations, the artificial planet EN2. Constructed? You built a planet? Of course, EN2 should not be compared to a natural planet. Its dimensions are much closer to those of a space station.
That's no space station. It's a planet, he just said so.
I'm not spoiling shit. Nevertheless, its environment is remarkably similar to nature herself. We believe EN2 makes a fine home. Wow, that sounds incredible. I hope I get a chance to see it. Well, shall we pay a visit then, Mr. Edge? I would like to head for EN2 as soon as possible. Huh? Many mysteries lie before us, the state of the Cardionon, their missing mothership, and the Grigori as well. And we could find information on all this at EN2? Huh? Yeah, I suppose we can. We can't just let any of that go without a word. I've entered a flight path to EN2 into the navigational computer. Now all I need is your permission as captain. If I may ask your cooperation, Mr. Edge. Roger that, Buck. Alright, our next mission is to gather intelligence on EN2. After I do a bunch of side quests, because if... warning! If you depart for EN2, you will be stuck in not one, but two back-to-back areas where you cannot leave. Yeah. One after the other.
Yikes.
And spoiler alert, neither one is even EN2 itself. Basically, you get into trouble along the way. And doing so will make side quests on Eos uncompletable.
Oh, jeez.
So we're heading back to Eos.
Okay.
As soon as this... Bacchus returned to the party, repaired.
Bacchus's ship has been repaired.
Bacchus's body is in the repair bay. I need to go to the body shop, Mr. Edge.
I still can't believe that animation where Peppy sacrifices himself. Peppy's ship is in the docking bay.
Okay, so now I can, because there's only 4 rooms and 8 party members.
Who you gotta kick out?
I have to make him bunk with somebody. You're a scientist and you're an overly logical person.
Yeah.
I think the robot and the robot will get along.
There is logic, he says.
By the way, fun fact. There are more female characters in this game than there are male.
Huh.
Eventually, you're going to have to partner a male and a female together in the same room.
Ha! Oh my.
But they can only do that if they have enough affinity points with each other. Basically, if they like each other enough.
When two RPG characters like each other very much...
They can share a room together in a spaceship.
Pretty much. Welcome back to Dashland.
Dashland!
I think Edge might win the award for oddest looking dash in a video game. I can't think of any other competitors, honestly.
Not even... Yeah, I can't think of anything either.
Yeah.
The camera! Camera! Okay, I need to go to the... Camera! Stores. I'm wandering around like a drunken person.
Pretty much. Dashing around like a drunken person.
Okay, deliver orders. I need more seaweed. Huh. Not sure how I get that. The two part-timers have been... Oh, I have the silver I need, but I need more iron.
Well, that's ironic.
Well, there's an easy way to get the iron I need. Now with Bacchus in my party, do you remember the places on walls that had glowy sections?
Yeah.
Well, Bacchus can mine those glowy sections on the walls. So, those places that have like those weird stone-looking things, those are places that Bacchus can mine.
I think I've decided that the next big game I play, after I do a big game, it could be at the same time, I don't care, recording-wise. I think it's gonna be an RPG!
Ah. Max out Raimi's gathering and Bacchus's mining so I can get more from these spots. Or harvesting.
It's available digitally, but I own a physical copy, so technically I could play it any way I want. I don't think I ever bought the digital copy, though.
What game is it?
Thread of Fates. Or is it Threads of Fate?
I
think it's Threads of Fate. From the creators of Musashi. Like the same team, I think.
Please stand back. I got 4 iron in that one mining spot.
Wow, nice. Oh, and by the way, I have beaten half of Threads of Fate because there's 2 characters. I've never actually beaten the game with the other character. Because, I don't know, I beat it with one character and then I kind of just moved on to other games. But...
yeah, that happens sometimes.
Now, thanks to the strategy guides, I'll beat the whole thing.
Or, you know, well, I've never played it, so I guess we couldn't really do that, but...
Yes.
Yay!
And the 2 characters have completely different playstyles.
I was almost thinking we could... I don't want to take a rest. I want to open the chest.
Ha! Don't take a rest. Open the chest. Open the chest. You're the best. Dang it. Nothing in that chest rhymed with chest. I could not continue.
Open the chest. You're the best. Take rest.
Put your skills to the test.
I'm the best. around. I'll deliver your iron found.
Nice.
Did I think I got some... No. I don't know where to get seaweed.
Huh.
Oh, now that I did all the orders delivered, I get a discount at the shop.
Huh.
I think I mentioned that before, but yeah, you get shop discounts when you deliver all their orders.
Oh, the orders.
Plus, delivering orders is a way to get experience.
Huh.
And money.
You know, honestly, I don't remember that much about the story of Threads of Fate. Oh, I mean, I remember some of it, but not all little bit details of it.
Oh. Big
those,
berries!
Oh, come on, those are... They must have gotten inspired from Alien for those things. They look just like...
You always bring that up whenever...
I know, but it's true!
Protection seeds.
I think I just said a Tristan line. The sun will be rising in a few hours. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know, but it's true.
Lemon, insect, egg, fresh sage, blueberries. I might have to buy seaweed on Lemurus. I didn't want to fight you because you're a weakling. How did you surprise me? I approached you from behind.
Yeah, that's weird. One slash!
One slash! Wasn't a butt shot this time.
That's rare.
Where?
No, they didn't make this game.
Yeah, it's too good. For modern rare.
I hear that Sea of Thieves is turning out to be a great game, but I don't care. So, I guess I'll give a little clap for the people that work at Rare now, but it's just not the same!
Oh, it'll never be the same. Nothing's ever the same, hobo!
Oh my gosh.
I think I changed that line.
Did I tell you that we showed Josh all
Yes,
that?
you told me.
Yeah.
Lemon, pickle, plum, and... Daggone it, I need seaweed!
You need to see the weed.
I think I might be able to harvest seaweed by the ocean, but I'm not sure.
I mean, that's what I would assume, but I don't know. I don't know if this game is logical.
Here we go.
Here we go! Seaweed!
Yeah.
I got seaweed!
How much did you need?
4.
Oh,
I had 1 or 2. I had 2, so I need like 1 more.
Oh, okay, thank God. Hopping down ledges like you're up in Pokemon!
Hopping down ledges like my name is Edges.
There you go.
Seaweed!
You did it! You done did it!
I seen the weed.
I seen the weed. I seen the weed.
I don't want a crab battle. Ollie, 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 oh.
Crab battle.
Iron and silver. Even though I've completed the orders that require those materials are still useful in item crafting, so that's why I want to stock up on them.
I really do, and I've thought about this so many... I'm not sure what happened to my voice there. I thought about this... Sorry!
Like, all of a sudden you sounded like you're a chain smoker.
It's like, I've thought about this so many times of making a video just talking about my favorite old school Newgrounds animations. It's like, that was my entertainment back in the day. YouTube didn't even exist.
What was a YouTube?
It's like, actually, that's honestly when I was first introduced to video game parodies. Like, video game parodies were not a thing for me up until that point. It's like, wait a second. People can make fun of video games and animations? What? Nowadays, it's everywhere. Thanks to YouTube, a lot of stuff is everywhere, actually.
Yes. I managed to find some old Newgrounds animations on YouTube.
Makes sense.
Bat!
I honestly wanted to make other... And I know the top 10 lists are all over in YouTube, but so are Let's Plays, and look what we're doing now!
Exactly.
So might as well just add to the pile of pointless entertainment.
All entertainment is pointless.
That's why it's called entertainment.
Nothing changes, Hobo.
It's like, why don't you show me this kind of loyalty? You are not the weevil! I know, and I've really given up. I'd say about 99.99% hope that we'll ever get to play a proper Phantasy Star Online 2 game here in English, but it's coming out on the Switch in the cloud. Sega? It's not.
I've given up hope that they'll ever do an official localization of the Phantasy Star 1 and 2 remakes.
Well, yeah, but it's released on one system. This thing has been released on... I lost count.
But I just don't understand why they wouldn't release the remakes, like, ever. You know? It's like they're really, really good and they modernize... But they modernize the old parts of the franchise, but they're like, no, it's not a Sonic game, therefore it doesn't get a release.
Speaking of modernizing, makes me think of how they actually made the original Dragon Quest game playable when they re-released it on the Game Boy Color.
Oh, but that is a port. That is actually a port of the Super Nintendo version that never came out in the States.
Oh! So they actually fixed it years ago.
Yes, and the Super Nintendo version's way better.
Huh.
Although, the Game Boy Color version doesn't even have that stupid menu at all. They condensed everything down to the A button.
Oh.
The SNES version still has the menu, but they took a page from Earthbound by making a hot button that is a general all-interact button.
Okay. Let's see what time is it. Okay, 19 minutes, and you shouldn't run long because we gotta move those files.
Okay, I think I'll stop by a few more harvesting places. I'm trying to avoid battles, but even if I get into them, it's like...
It's over. The second they're beginning. It's over!
Yep.
Like...
I've just become so powerful at this point.
Okay, someone's driving stuff. Fun fact, I actually didn't own Donkey Kong Country 2 on the Wii U until today. Because I haven't felt the urge to play the game for recently, so I figured whenever I wanted to play it, I'd just buy it. And since we're playing it now, I bought it.
What about Donkey Kong Country 3?
No, I don't have that one either. But once we eventually play it...
Christmas mode, it's Christmas mode.
Whoa, well, I guess we should tell the people why, because I have a feeling Donkey Kong Country 2 is going to be done a long time before we post 3.
Oh, I got a multi-kill. And Raimi just sniped that guy. Thank you. I think I can get Seaweed from enemy drops. I just didn't feel like... I could not even see that guy.
Yeah, his like stinger was in your eye before you could see him. Take this, punk.
Oh, multi-enemy finish. That gives me more gold. Or foil.
More gold full.
Roll gold. Pretzels. Oh no. He ambushed me on my way to the thing.
Is that one dude? No, okay, I couldn't tell.
It looked like it was showing one guy from multiple camera
angles.
Yes,
it did. It totally did. It's like, behold this one enemy.
Behold the bee.
Not the bee. Oh my god, the bee.
Bees. My gosh.
It's in my one eye. My one eye.
Daggone it! I'm not trying to fight you guys. Go away.
Yeah, gotta... Or actually, I could just give you the dang item.
Yeah, true. I mean, seriously, this plate... where I'm trying to get to is not far away, it's just...
Enemies, 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 enemies. Keep running, keep dashing. Is that it?
Fine, I'll drop an iron. So I can pick up this iron. You couldn't carry 2 irons, so you dropped 1 iron. So you can pick up 2 irons even though you can't carry at least 1 of those irons. But because you could carry at least 1 of them, you can open the chest. That's how this game works.
I guess so.
No, that is how the game works. Trust me on this one.
Oh, we,
yeah,
give it down in a minute! Yeah, I'm just gonna have to give it to you tomorrow.
One of these doors leads to the store, but I don't know which one off the top of my head.
Huh. Well, at least you can get to the save point.
I mean, it's right there. But yeah, I just wanna turn in this quest.
Okay. Turning in the quest.
Deliver. Oh, what? Oh, I needed 5.
Well, no time for that.
You know what? I'll just finish that off screen. I mean, it requires to reload the harvest points. I have to go back into my ship and come back out.
Okay.
Okay. No, I don't want to continue saving game. Okay, after what was probably a second for you guys, but a completely different recording session for me, which is why Mark's not here, because this is all post-commentary, I managed to get the seaweed that I was so desperately seeking. And here I am delivering that seaweed to the shopkeeper, getting this side quest out of the way. Yay! I think I'm finally starting to get used to this place. At last, I can get some real work done. Thanks for your patronage and appreciation. I'll give you a 10% discount on all purchases. Woohoo! Discount! Yay! Come on. I think I originally had audio for this recording, but I don't know what happened to it. So, yeah, So all the items at this store cost 10% less, and I buy a bunch of stuff that I need for item creation, which will come in handy for the later portion of this recorded video. And I walk over here, and I've already... just confirming that I already finished all of his orders. I wanted to make sure I got all the stuff done on this planet before moving on, because after you move on to the next point, you... Yeah, I don't want to spoil things, but you can't really come back here. And now I'm just fiddling with my menus, getting my character skills up and what have you. Because this is a post-recording, well, at least my voice is, anytime that I'm just sitting around... Anytime I'm just sitting around in a menu and I'm not doing anything, I'm not raising stuff or flipping through stuff, if I'm just sitting there being very like, what do I do? You know, I just completely cut that out of the video entirely. So, yeah, I'm just making sure my characters are up to snuff before they go to the next area, so they don't get snuffed out. Ugh. That could have sounded better. It appears my past self was kind of indecisive. Actually, I tend to be rather indecisive with things like this sometimes, and I'm like, I got all these points I can spend, but I don't know what to spend them on. Yeesh. That happens. That happened to me when the Wii shop closed, actually. There were games that I wanted to buy, but I was like, I mean, I got these points, and the ability to add points is going to be going away soon. And, you know, I was like flipping through... I was going through the eShop on the Wii U, any Virtual Console games, or even some WiiWare games that were on there. I went and I was like, okay, don't need these, and then I would check Steam and see if stuff was on Steam. One of the games I wanted was on the PS3, complete with Move support, which I have a Move, so that's great. You know, but I tend to be very indecisive. Sometimes it's one of my biggest flaws. I'm like, should I? Maybe? No? Yes? Here I am about ready to launch into the next area, and then I'm like, you know what? No, let's not launch into the next area. Because reasons. Actually, I don't even know why I didn't cut this part before I started my post-recording. So now I'm just going to go back over to item creation and make a few recipes, and maybe even make a few items that I'm going to need later on. Again, it's all part of just being prepared for the next area that you got to go to. I'm not even listening to the game audio right now, so I can't make comments on what they're actually saying. Well, that's a lot of party SP. Out of ideas, mood stone, and out of ideas. So now I just switch my group around, just trying different combinations of character configurations. Excuse me, scrambling it. Oh, I think I know what I'm trying to do. I think I'm trying to get them to invent new gear for Bacchus, because save for when you actually get to his home planet of EN2, there aren't any shops in the game that sell better stuff for him. For the longest time, your only options are shit you find or things you make. And that's going to be that way for pretty much a good chunk of the game. It won't be till near the end that shop options are even available for him. I don't think I end up actually inventing anything that gives him an edge. No pun intended. But I think that's what I was intending or trying to do. But I show these anyway, so you can see like what character combinations I have and what combinations are making things. So you can kind of get an idea as to how to get these yourself. I might end up making a video guide on the... I might end up making a video guide on the item creation process in its entirety, but no promises on that. Thankfully, in this game, it's a little... Oh, actually, I do manage to invent a recipe for armor for Bacchus, but I had no ability to actually make it.
Success is proportional to technique.
Homing arc, that is a bow for Rainy. A bow that I won't be able to make for a while.
So, what are we making today?
And I go and switch my groups around again to see what else they can come up with. Stop being out of ideas! You've got plenty of ideas running around in those heads of yours. Get to it!
Yes, we can use this.
Element breaker.
I did it, kid.
Intelligence breaker. Oop! I broke my intelligence! I think a few intelligence breakers were used on Gooey.
Success.
Hello, I am Gooey! I have the intelligence broken!
The more useful it is.
Gnomest. I always read Gnomestone as Gemstone, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's Gnomestone. Gnomestone. That's a weird name. It's the Gnomestone. The Gnomestone. I'm gonna throw some Shade Stone at your way. Salamander Stone.
The more useful.
Now we just need the Life Force Stone, and oh wait.
Proportional to technique.
Angel Stone! Fairy of Aggression! And it looks like the video is coming up near the end here. After we just go through all this junk that I just invented the recipes for.
So awesome.
So, yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video in its entirety.
No.
Don't forget to click all the buttons around, and bye!